to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I do like house cleaning and like mom life stuff, and I figured I need to clean out my fridge. I try to stay on top of it to like at least be on top of the food that's in there, but I've let it go probably a little bit too long, and I was a little icky inside there, so I took everything out and I've already cleaned it. I'll show you in a second. Like, it's clean. It probably could be a little bit cleaner, but like, we're doing what we can do. So we are gonna put everything back, try to organize it, and I guess look for gross expired things. And then, hang on, this is just a small sample of all of the moon water that I have in my fridge. This is from, I think, the August full moon, because I didn't do any for September because we are in eclipse season, if you don't know, and capturing eclipse moon water is a little chaotic. I mean, if you're like into chaos stuff and maybe you want to use it maybe for like vanishing or something, go for it, but that's not my vibe. So I do have a lot of moon water left, so I figured I would just put it in a mop bucket with like some cleaner and get some good vibes going around the house. So these will not be going back in, and I'm not going to be making moon water tomorrow, so we'll be able to put these away, and that'll be some extra room in there. So I guess let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so everything's out except the potatoes. They can stay in there because that's going to be their home, but I've wiped on all the shelves. They were pretty icky, and now we really just need to reorganize. We have everything kind of spread out on the stove. And that's my setup, how I record, and I did already clear out the leftovers, so all of those things need to go in the dishwasher, which is currently running, so they're waiting their turn to go in. But I have a lot of condiments, and a lot of condiments, so yeah, we're gonna we may be purging some stuff. So out of these, this is pretty old. It's actually used by his son. This is nobody likes this one, and this one's about empty. So this, I believe, is done. I think you can only keep it for 2 weeks open. Literally wasted it. My daughter was feeling nauseous, so I pulled it out so she could, you know, stay hydrated. I think she drank a sip of it, and that was it. So you can't really keep it. This is old. I don't know how old it is, but I would be afraid to drink it. It's been in there a hot minute. So yeah, there is some ranch in there. We got teriyaki, some good barbecue sauce. This is I don't know, sweet and spicy. Not bad. We do use a lot of these Kinders. Do you guys use these? Like, we started with the teriyaki, which we have a bit of drop left. This is really good on chicken, especially I do chicken thighs a lot. I used to not like dark meat. I don't know why. I think I was just like raised like in a household that was like very anti-dark meat, and I think chicken thighs are pretty good. I feel like they stay pretty juicy, as like white meat tends to dry out. So I like that the chicken thighs has a combination of both. And I usually fry some up in the iron skillet. And then you can make some rice and some broccoli, and then put the Kinder's teriyaki. I mean, you can do any teriyaki, but I really like the Kinder's. It's delicious. But then we went down a Kinder rabbit hole. Okay, sorry. This one is good. This is not sponsored. Like, first of all, I have like 2 subscribers, but this is black cherry chipotle barbecue. It's kind of spicy, but I like it. I don't use it a whole lot. The burger sauce, we would actually make burger sauce a lot with like, it was a recipe that was like mayonnaise, hot sauce, and ketchup. Very simple. The girls really love it, and they can make it. It's easy, and they really like putting that on the burgers. But then we decided to try the Kinder burger sauce, and it's very similar. It may have some like spices and stuff in it, because you see some like little speckles in there, but it's pretty good. And then they have the chicken sauce, And it's pretty good too. I would say it's pretty comparable to a honey mustard. And I guess that's all the Kinder sauces I have. I haven't tried a whole bunch of them, but those I've tried and I like. Teriyaki is probably the favorite. They also have like rubs you can buy, like spices, and I have tried the caramelized onion one. The girls didn't really like it, but I didn't mind it. I would say that would be good to like put on like chicken, maybe. And that's what I did, and they didn't really care for it, but something like that. And then there's one that I put on burgers the other day, along with some like burger seasoning. It was roasted, I think it was wood fire garlic, and that was good. And then one day, I'm on a Kinder's Bender, there was a chili sauce that was marked down to 40 cents, and it happened to be Kinder's. Let me see, hang on. Yeah, these. I don't know how much they usually are, but for whatever reason, I guess they don't sell well. They were on, like, was it closeout is what they call it at Food Lion. So they had wood fire chili mix for 40 cents, and I haven't tried them yet because I haven't made chili since I bought them. And I typically just kind of do my own seasonings for chili. I don't usually do packets, but I figured why not? They were 40 cents, and it's good to have when you're struggling for time, which I feel like I'm always struggling for time, which is why I've let my fridge turn into crapola. So, okay. Know how I ended up with a lot of cheese. I don't know. I did make some of these enchilada things the other day, which required a lot of cheese, and I bought some. But I have like extra mozzarella, which I don't use a lot of. I think that was double purchased. I have some Swiss cheese, bologna, which is not a fan, but other people eat it, so. We have the 4-cheese Mexican blend, provolone. One of the go-to things that my kids like is French bread with pepperoni and provolone cheese, and usually mayonnaise, but you could also use Polynesian sauce, like Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce, which I have. It isn't open, so it's in the pantry. And then you can also put hot sauce. One of them likes hot sauce. So it's an easy lunch that they like. They might be getting a little bit tired of it. And I also, if you don't know, if you go to Walmart, at least my Walmart, they have this tall metal rack. It's like a rack on wheels. And it's got like really skinny shelves. And what they do is they will wheel this thing over to like the dairy side where the milk is. And they will take bread and like desserts, like little treats that need to be sold that day, because like that is like the last day that they're good by, and they will mark them down and then wheel them over there. So if you find it, you can get stuff pretty cheap. So I bought this for 69 cents. It was usually $1. I mean, it is a little bit cheaper, but sometimes you can get like really good bread. Like one time I found like a big giant, it was Texas toast garlic bread, like 2 sections, I guess, and like 2 loaves, but they were already sliced up, and it was really cheap, and it was a lot. Like that was 2 meals worth. And I also got like a really big Italian loaf that I was able to cut in half and turn into garlic bread as well for like a pasta night. And yeah, so this can go. Wait, what's the date? I don't know. It's not moldy, but there's like 1 piece, so we'll just let it go. But yeah, keep an eye on the discounted bread at Walmart. More Mexican cheese. and then a few little measly craft singles. So we're gonna clean this out and then load it back up. Okay, I cleaned it out. So we're gonna put those little slices there because there are just a few. And then I guess we'll do the mozzarellas and put the open ones on top. This is not open, so it can go on the bottom. This one is not opened. Boy. Actually. Okay. It's a little bit, I don't know. At least the cheeses are like in the FIFO order, first in, first out. Okay, it's a lot better. I had so many leftovers in there. The bottom shelf, which is funny because it has 2 items on it now, was overflowing, which is random stuff. Yeah, I'm a little happy with that. So now I have some good energy flowing in my house, starting with the fridge. So now I need to get started on the floors. One thing that I need to do is, this is a jar that I keep my brown sugar in, and I had ran out a while ago and then opened a bag, and then I haven't refilled it. So I'm just trying not to make a mess. I'm gonna try to fill this up without getting sugar everywhere. I like the look of jars in a pantry. I just think it looks kind of old-timey and cute. And I like being able to see stuff without the labels. It doesn't really matter. It's all aesthetics, but I don't know. I just think it is nicer than having bags everywhere, because bags do tend to get lost. And then you have like the problem where you accidentally open up like duplicate things. So I try to keep like the backup stuff kind of like stacked away. Oh, I'm getting sugar everywhere. But I try to keep it like stacked up in the pantry. But if the jar is there and it's full, then I know, okay, I don't need to open up something. So that's one reason why I like to do it. But I think it looks nice too. It's just the old wood chimney that likes to have ingredients in jars sitting around on shelves. Oh my goodness. I know that when I pull this out, it's gonna go everywhere. No, like that. Get in there. Well, it's a good thing that I'm sweeping and mopping. Dang it. Okay, well, good enough. It's done. I'm literally getting water everywhere. Whatever, okay. We're gonna be adding our moon water now. It's so wet. Oh. hey, we've put our good intentions into the mop water, and my floor is already wet, so I guess I should probably try to get that spread around first, because that's a little excessive. I literally did not mean to do that. Okay. I'm gonna start over here. I don't know why I did that. Okay. I'm not really a fan of these floors. Like, they're like, I guess this would be concrete floors. Like, it looks like something that you would find in a garage or something. And it just looks dirty. Like, there's dark spots, and it's just, I don't know. It just, no matter how much you mop it, it just looks like it has stains constantly, and it's, I don't know, not my cup of tea. Because no matter how much you mop it, there's always going to be, my hair, there's always going to be specks of what looks like dirt. Like, obviously things that are like stains usually are white, because it's usually like coffee or milk. But everything else, for the most part, is just the floor. And it kind of irritates me, so I don't know. Just thought I would share. I'm not a fan of my floor. Okay, so I have to go pick up my children very soon and come back and clean the rest of my house. But I needed to get the kitchen done and mopped so I could do the most important thing of the day. It's the first of the month, so you take some cinnamon and you put it in your hand and you put your intentions into it. Okay, and then we're going to open the door, knock on all first, and pour it in. Okay, we're going to blow it to the house for abundance. This seems really counterproductive since I just cleaned everything, but I need to leave it there for like 24 hours, and that's gonna bring abundance and wealth and luck into my life this month. So, okay, thanks for spending a little bit of time with me while I did some stuff I needed to do, and I'll catch you around. See you next time. Bye.